I'm Jason Schreiber with Nelson Nygaard Consulting Associates. We're doing a workshop here today in Fall River for the Department of Housing and Community Development. It's part of a workshop series they do as part of the Downtown Initiative. And the principle of our particular workshop here is to begin to try to resolve and solve with some initial concepts from around the country and some best practices that have been identified. Some of the problems you have right here in Fall River. Being able to control and moderate how the parking supply is used is essential to economic development. As you're dealing with a new courthouse in town and you're dealing with already a lot of concerns about where to park, one of the principles we're trying to emphasize here today is that parking is a commodity. Parking is something that is subject to the laws of supply and demand, and a lot of what we've thought about parking in the past has really been based on the assumption that it was something we didn't need to think about in those terms. And as land values have increased, as construction prices for parking have increased to insane amounts that would require everybody to spend at least $200 a month just to cover the cost of providing the parking that they park in today for free, we've begun to realize that there are other ways of doing our downtowns, and being able to capture some of that lost revenue for downtown economic development and revitalization is essential. We're talking here today a lot about policies that provide a lot of flexibility, and all of them provide incentives to the private development community to work in partnership with the communities to create some synergies for making better places, making our beautiful downtowns.
I'm the coordinator of the Mass Downtown Initiative. The workshop series that we do is that we try to bring an innovative and new approach to issues addressing downtown revitalization. Today we're looking at parking and really thinking about parking as a commodity, customer service, not penalizing people. We do an economic development where we try to say what are the exact economics of your downtown, what are your specific markets. People want the 50s, the 60s. It's not that anymore. It's how it competes in a global and local marketplace.
We borrowed a page from the Lowell playbook and the Pittsfield playbook, and we crafted an arts overlay district using a combination of both ordinances. And Pittsfield enacted licensed special class of licenses within downtown area, so we borrowed that as well.